I wish Sean was here because I heard on NPR rather a news story that beards are now ugly officially. Have you heard this?
No.
I didn't know that.
Have you heard it?
I didn't know.
I didn't know.
Scientific report. I actually wrote down what it's called. A scientific report
Okay.
has come out with a new theory or syndrome called negative frequency dependent sexual selection, which essentially says now that every guy on the planet Earth has a beard,
Right.
people are fucking sick of looking at beards.
Okay.
Oh,
I get
so
that.
they made up a term for the word trend? Is that
Beards are trendy, and
they
now
are?
people want to
And
go
now
away
people are
from it.
moving on to the next
Yeah,
thing.
Eric, the scientists made up a term for the word trend.
Yeah.
You just read it.
Negative
They
frequency
did.
dependent sexual selection.
That's what they did. University of Australia, whoever did this report, it's called a fucking trend.
It is.
I watched a baseball game today. Every fucking player has a beard. Every fucking player.
Yeah, supposedly what they say we've hit peak beard.
Peak beard.
We've hit peak beard. Beards are now, okay, we get it. Everybody has beards. It's oversaturated. So
Shave that shit.
The clean-shaven man is now rare. So rare, in fact, that he's more attractive than the man with the beard.
We did this in the 80s.
It's cyclical. It's cyclical.
Right.
It's
It's a
kind of
trend.
funny because I do feel like when I was a little kid, I would see pictures of people from the 70s with really long, shaggy hair and beards down to their
Or
nutsack.
mustaches.
Yeah, and I would just think like,
They were all in fog hat.
I was like, oh my god, those guys look so dumb. Like, who would ever do that? And
Yeah.
like in the 2000s, that just happened all over again. Now we're moving back into the yuppie 80s era. You know, really. Actually, I was gonna say, you know, like business suits and yuppie and clean cut and all that, but I've actually heard people talking about how like looking normal, like late 90s normal, like just, you know, Ross on Friends, like
Yeah.
shopping at
Hootie
the
and the
Gap.
Blowfish
yeah,
listener.
Hootie and the Blowfish, just looking normal. That's like the new fashion trend. So,
Well, hey, it's here to stay.
you know what?
The kids I see in a lot of neons. Like the pastel, like short shorts.
I feel like that's on its way out.
And the neon. You
Yeah.
see that's coming out?
See, that's of the now, but we're talking about the next trend,
the
baby.
candy flippers. Yeah.
Negative frequency dependent sexual selection says if you have a beard, shave that shit off because, you know, we're tired of that. Sorry, Sean.
Yeah.
I wish you were sitting right there.
I wish.
He's
could tell.
watching.
So you know to shave
He's
it.
watching right now. Sean, I want you to put the report right now
Jenny probably doesn't want him to shave
with a
it.
picture. Yeah, Jenny has to release her own report explaining why you keep the beard. Otherwise, I'm going to shave it off.
Well, if he does, he'll be so fucking hot.
Yeah.
that
True.
It's going to be hard to keep the
It's
girls off him.
scientifically proven he'll be hot. Neil deGrasse Tyson is probably waiting for Sean to shave the beard. He's going to do a whole episode of Cosmos about how hot you are.
Yep.
Male model. He's a male model.
He's a male
One
model.
hell of a hot body.